And you can see the next two trades, little tiny scratch trades here, but the next two trades on crude really drive home a solid point that I want to make for you guys here. Notice we have two trades here back to back, both of which were just little scratches. We made money in the first one, we lost money in the second one. What I want you guys to see here is how this sets me up for the rest of the day here. Now the first trade of the morning is, first trade of the day here on crude was this breaker pattern long. Short-term trend is up. We break above this red line here, right? These red lines are automatically located for me on my charts. We break above that swing high, and there's your breaker long. Lots of buyers, lots of speed, but nothing happened. We got into the trade, price moved up, came back down. We saw momentum curl against us, right? Follow me down here. Momentum quickly there turned around, headed to the downside. So we knew when we didn't see much movement, momentum was curling against us. We knew our time was really limited here in this trade, so we decided to get out of that trade early for a small winner here. All we got was +1 times 4 contracts is +4. Now we then decided, since we hadn't seen the big buyers, right, we didn't see much follow through to the upside here. Of course, we were in that trade and we didn't see it go very far. We then kept watching. Okay, so the breaker long got us a little bit of money there, but really it was a failed pattern. So what do we see? We see a two-step now after a failed pattern. Now this is called the slingshot, because what we were looking for here was to go short on a scalp entry here for my second trade, but then meet up with the wave entry long on the slower time frame. All right, guys, follow me here real quick, and I'll illustrate it for you here. Okay, here's my wave pattern setting up. Okay, here's my wave pattern. I've got a wave pattern now where I'm trying to, of course, look for a long trade. Okay, so a wave pattern, I'm going to get up in here, right, test my trigger line here, and look for the bounce off it. Okay, well, in this case, that trigger line was at 85.50. Okay, looking for a long trade. So the wave traders in the room were waiting to get long at 85.50. Meanwhile, I'm on a scalping system here. I'm looking to get short here at 74s. The goal here is getting short with a two-step entry. It's called the slingshot pattern because it's gonna draw that price, suck that price down to test that 85.50. So we've got, give or take here, 16 ticks of good room there. 74 down to 50. Right? Makes sense? I'm sorry, 24 ticks. Yep, 24 ticks. Okay, of room. So plenty of room. Place my first target at 12. My second target goes at 24. At the second target, we'll then meet up with the 85.50 and we'll reverse our position and go long for a wave entry long. So great example here. The slingshot pattern, we tried to get it to work out, but as you can see, it didn't work out as planned. 1028 on the crude, a slingshot short, again, trying to get that price to get sucked down there to 85.50. You can see it actually got there, right? It got there all right, but not until afterwards it come up and pretty much bounced out of this trade. 74 was the fill, and of course, once we saw price start to curl the point back up, we saw the buyers jump in, we flattened our position just underneath the entry point there for a loss of 4 ticks. Okay, so that's a great example there of back-to-back trades here. But now, let's show you what the real benefit of this is. What would have happened if I wouldn't have trailed my stop on the first breaker long there? What if I would have taken a small loss there? Okay, at 1020, we look for a breaker long. What if I would have taken a -6 stop? Okay, what if I would have been -24 ticks? Okay, I would have made 28, given back 24 here, so I'd be up by +4 ticks. Now, what if at 1028 here, what if we wouldn't have managed that trade properly either? What if we didn't have that tight stop, that mentality that manages our stops very closely? As you can see, we could have easily taken another -6 ticks. Now we'd be in -24. Now we'd be at -20 ticks on the morning. Now look at my next trade here at 9:38. And I want you guys to really see the importance of how we manage our trades here, because this is what builds confidence in new traders. Guys, patterns don't build confidence, right? Exits don't build confidence. What builds confidence is filling your profit targets and then maintaining that profitability and not giving it back. Knowing what to look for to jump out of that trade early to keep that profit in your account. So only 10 minutes later, here now we see a big breaker short here on crude. Now, if I was at -20 right now, would I be able to have confidence to take that trade? Of course not. Right? If I was at -5, would I have had the confidence to take that trade? Probably not. So the point I'm making here is by managing your trades properly, it maintains the confidence for new traders. That confidence allows me now to feel okay getting into this breaker short only 10 minutes later. If I would have been down for the morning, I probably would have hung it up, closed things up, and finished for the Friday. Right? Start again next week. But in this case, I managed my trades perfectly here, knowing how to protect my position. It leaves me open and confident now to enter into these next two big winning trades. Okay, sometimes the trades are not going to work out nice big winners. We stay focused on following our rules. The rules maintain our confidence, and that confidence allows us to get back into these trades later on in the morning. Now here at 10:38, all full of confidence now because we just protected our capital. We're looking for a breaker short. Short-term trend comes down, breaks below the red line, makes our swing low. We break below that swing low. 54 was the fill. Nice big winner here, right? +4, +8, +19. And this is a great example of how, again, some trades won't be that big, but it's keeping the confidence high to allow us to get into trades that will eventually end up being nice big winning trades. Okay, we have no idea whether or not this is going to be a +4 scratch or a +4, +8, +48. Okay, we got to be in it to win it, and you got to maintain that confidence to get in the trade. Okay, so of course we put 350 USD here. This really began to make our day here. And then we finished up here on the crude at 10:54, final trade of the morning, another breaker pattern short. Now this was just after we had heard that Goldman Sachs news comes out. Okay, so at this point we had started to see all this tumbling price action. But the one thing I wanted you guys to notice was that even though the price was moving, it may not be the best time to be trading. In fact, we said this morning, after we took this trade here, 10:54 on the crude, breaker pattern short, we break through support here, we make our swing low, break below that swing low for the breaker pattern short, entry there was at 26, we got our +4, but we got filled at +6, +8, and then +3, 2 off at 6, 1 off at 8, 1 off at 3, 23 ticks, or 230 USD. So after we finished that trade here, we began to notice that this price action was really whipping around. And so we decided, right, time to move to simulator account. We've got plenty of money in our pocket this morning for the market. It's a Friday. It's the end of a week. We've had a great week this week, right? And now is a good time to give back some easy money to the market. Okay, so we decided to switch to a simulator account. And we did so at the perfect time because the very next trade that we took on the euro, little loss there. We took a slingshot on the Russell. That was a winner on the sim account. So we would have given back a little bit of money, made some money there. But it's always good to be confident knowing lunchtime is here, end of Friday. I got my money in my pocket. I'm not giving it back. If you want to keep trading, move to a sim account. That way you don't go back, go giving any money back. Save that money for movies this weekend with the kids. And as always, guys, great example today of how we manage our trades properly, maintaining confidence, and that confidence allows us to keep taking these trades. As you can see, 2, 4, 5 total trades, guys, 86 ticks, 860 USD. Let's prep for tomorrow. Monday, April 19th. Let's see you guys back here at 7:45 on Monday morning. We have 10 a.m. leading indicators, and then 11:30 on Monday, we'll be doing another webinar on our tips and tricks, so don't forget about that. So we'll see you guys back here Monday morning, 7:45. Got to give a big shout out to my Celtics this weekend. Go C's, go C's. Got the NBA playoffs starting this weekend. So, of course, all you sports fans out there, hope you guys have fun watching sports this weekend. Don't forget, we get the beginner's course. The beginner's course has all the patterns, all the entry rules, all the routine. I'm also going to be adding new things to both the beginner and the lifetime advanced membership this weekend. We'll be adding the slingshot, adding more information on the wave indicator. And don't forget, guys, if you want more information about any of this stuff, just email us, sales@schooltrade.com, toll-free 800-381-2084, and we'll take care of your questions. Hope the video helps, guys. Congratulations to everybody who made money this week. We had a lot of members turning that corner this week, making a lot of money in their live accounts now. Wonderful to hear. Keep the feedback coming. My name is Joseph James. Hope the video helps. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.